to Think Tank Thursday with Cafefuel, the 9-step system that will show you everything you need to know to use the internet to grow your restaurant. My name is Brian Devine, and today we are talking about how to make sure your restaurant is displaying quality at every step, every turn, in every possible way. Now, you are probably, if you're watching this right now, going through that mental list of all the ways that you display your quality, that, you've got your food, you've got your cleanliness, you've got how people talk to customers. Like, there's all of these things inside of the restaurant. And what tends to happen is that we forget about the marketing side and displaying the level of quality that you need so that people understand that that is going to go all the way through to the food quality. And yes, once they are in, can you put out stuff that's probably lower quality and doesn't look that great? Yeah, probably can. But when you do any marketing, when you create any outbound messaging, you want to take some time to bring it up to the state of quality that matches your restaurant, your brand, your food, because it really does connect. If you have low quality things that are being put in front of potential customers and even current customers, it lowers the perceived value of what you offer, and it's harder to get someone to come in. And I was going to show some examples. I did a little digging around the internet to see some really bad stuff out there. But look, I decided it's not nice. I don't want to do that. I don't want anybody to feel bad. But look, it's really about making sure that you utilize people that know how to make things look good, right? I'm not one of those people. I can recognize when when a piece of marketing is just rock solid. It looks great. It feels great. It's written well. I know what to look for, and I have the basics of good graphic design. I have studied it so that I know when it's being done well. But it doesn't make me good at it. Like, that's just not a skill that I have. It's not my strength. So in fact, when we need to do something really fast and I need to create it, I'm going to basically just say, hey, we're going to put this out there for now so we can get it done, because done is better. Done and good is better than never done, right? So done and good, but not done bad. Done and good. So I know what the principles are. I know what to follow so that it can be good enough. Then I will hire a professional. So we'll have someone on our team. We will, if our team is swamped, then we will go find somebody who can do something for us and do a great job, because it really does affect how people think about your business, about your restaurant, about the quality overall. So I really wanted to cover that today. And like I said, I found some examples online, and I decided it's not worth putting it out there. I will do that for websites, because if your website is really bad, then I think it deserves to be called out, and it's right there in front of everybody. But this kind of stuff, if you have to dig around for it, I don't want to put it out there and make anyone feel bad. So take a look at what you have hanging on walls in your restaurant, or if you've got a flyer that you put somewhere in the restaurant, you've got table tents, maybe that you've put on social media, that you put on YouTube, whatever it is. Think about the level of quality that you want to portray across everything. And maybe it's a matter of making a list. Now, obviously, marketing is what we do, so that's how I tend to look at things. However, that doesn't mean that you don't want to look at everything, right? And I think I started by saying, yes, the quality of your food, the cleanliness of the restaurant, how your servers and staff are dressed, how they speak, whether or not they look people in the eye. Like, there's all these things that will express the quality and value of what you bring. And I want to make sure that you don't lose it by just slapping something together real fast and throwing it up. And across all the different industries that we work, we see it a lot. And it's absolutely worth taking a step back, taking a moment and saying, this is really something that will represent us in the way that we want to be seen in the marketplace. And if the answer is yes, by all means, do it. If the answer is no, then just hire it out. And believe it or not, when we need to do something fast, Fiverr.com, that is Fiverr, I believe. I think that's what it is. But you can look it up, Fiverr.com, and just look for people that have 5-star reviews. Take a look at their samples, and if it matches what you're looking for, then you can get something done very inexpensive, crazy fast, and be really proud of what you put out there. So I just wanted to make sure that we talked about that. This is something that's been on my mind actually for the last 6 months, really, because we've been seeing it over and over again. And we're actually taking ours up a level. We want to make sure that everything that we put out is displaying that quality, that level. So our templates are being redone and improved. And I think we've talked about templates on these calls before, because you've got to be able to do things quickly so that it is cost effective and that you can move fast so that you're not getting bogged down. So again, good and done is still better than great and never done. So just get it good and done and make it so that it represents the quality and value that you offer. All right, that's all I had for you today. Hope you found some value in it. And if there's anything we can do to support you, we're happy to do that. We look forward to seeing you next time on Think Tank Thursday with Cafefuel. That's it for me. Bye for now.